and so I come a day amount. Na join in. For messages, Ebra, na yebe kinkan a day amount. Ewo eye Jumadi no eso. Odiane so de befa Promise Radio 102.7 and afe Promise Live. Efisem ewa ha amanoni nsem so ewa hanom. Na ene eye GPL corner. Entino ensemo esisi ye ewa Ghana Premier League nim no ye de ehun nsem nyina e de bema mo ewo eye Jumadi ne so ene enwumre wa bra ya tena se de tienie Bosheba Electricals account be afe Promise Herbal and so account be and afe Delight Natural Mineral Water Woma Dama and yedi show no ere bremo ene enwumre ewo eye Jumadi no so to Delight in so ni bi nanom na enyeman koye emfama Delight in so no taste kama ye purify no additives eno ena anum emo ahode mapa no ena onum a emfa how bia emfa mro ni nyina ne se ensu papa ensu krogye obia age atom Delight Natural Mineral Water ewo eco friendly packaging enti se onum nso na hu se we the product papa ena odegu obody ni mo program bia Delight ena dey serve ewo ase 0244 085085 0244 085085 Delight Natural Mineral Water Wasem and America Ede Achon Bosheba Electricals Chandelier Corner Light Gate Light Ceiling Light LED Light Wall Light Garden Light Bedside Lamp Spotlight Screw holders your remote standing fan your solar standing fan your ceiling fan ahodo Bajaj your Orient and so ewo digital video recorders ni nyina ba Bosheba Electricals ebema obi na wato original certified cables energy commission approved and also oba ubenya bi ato 1.5 mm ekopim 16 mm bra nebeji product nyina bi nefa ko ekodi ujuma TikTok and Instagram bosheba.electricals ubehu yen ewo honoma oba o de be follow your page no na fe your product no like any ndin komo na your order na your product no and so and famro baby bia wo bia 0322030838 and a fe 0536095966 Bosheba Electricals and on Promise Herbal e be join na afie Promise Herbal be gibi e ya so e droben watin nka a pese boost immune system no e droben and a pese e general body weakness e the free ho e demand e be draw e manage stress na afia boa ama digestion akosie e woni padwanim no Promise Herbal e na unya se no ni bina enyina bi ato na oso wanom de tenisen tena ho ma yade endi unya tena ho e ma yade nka wo ento dembra Promise Herbal na beji no pai bi ewo yaseye Methodist asoy no nhwa ni mu adum eho ena Bosheba Plaza oba ube Promise Herbal ewo honum frey was 0535 544 681 0535 544 681 na one Promise Herbal atwetwe nkomo ye gina so na ye de nkrofon kroso nsem no e de abramo ene enwumre ye wi a afisem beba badwafo nyina betena sena fe ye de nsem ni nyina so e de adan ewo eye Jumadi ni so ye ba na ma no ne nsem ato aso de amamu show no live ewo Promise Radio 102.7 live on Facebook and afi digital ni terrestrial decoders no o scanner ubehu Promise Television and I say Promise TV na when you show ni bi na wahwe ba sesi a na ma no ne nsem ato aso de amamu
102.7 FM. You're listening to 102.7 FM and online at 102.7fm.rocks.
Promise 102.7.
You're listening to 102.7 FM and online at 102.7fm.rocks. You're listening to 102.7 FM and online at 102.7fm.rocks.
Right, enti yeri amano ne nsem no ere bremwe na anwumre ewo dwumadie ne so dia me sha se e free line no Messi na so na unim se Messi na nka ne din ewo Argentina squad a echo international friendly weekend games ahodo e ba so abra Argentina enso e feature na de tienie yes Messi a reporting Edama ni coach any Argentine Football Federation no esen o feel discomfort ewo after game Inter Miami boy Major League Soccer anymore yes obo game no ti pace and so on the name of Messi I reported Jamomo esa nuntinya dia obetumi abesi akan Edama Argentina wo national team no and you say there ya catch Messi so on tenefie na onjina home na fe ohwe ese ne ho beto na nsana waba abeto aso de Argentina wo mum national team na no Jeffrey Messi aso e bantino international breakaway Argentina bo games Messi and Kahonya available say obebo ede ama Argentina and so ho sam no at Eba, Uko Spain, I see clubs are Hodo, HSC Bino for Leverkusen. One defender and team, Eddie Jeremy Frimpong. Now, Jeremy Frimpong, over 40 million euros, and a send a contract more as buyout closer. Yes, this can all Spanish clubs and a bus up. Edmund Intimao. Yes, almost was covered and say, or from, you bet ya, Naya Kofa player and Intino, Wamasha, so much so interest, and next summer. Idea Jeremy Frimpong we share no baller akwada no boy enye easy cry na Leverkusen da form na investors say Pedro na say win 3-1 hey Master Frimpong si form to atena assist am say interest in ba na ba ne basa and so Spanish clubs on my adwene say wo be fa Jeremy Frimpong na kopiem Spain na wakosi akan entiamo a eno any Jeffrey opa etimamo ewo dwumadie ne so what is Barcelona womo announce say Mark Casado enya dia obetumi atwa so asia kan season we nenra wa bra womo any Atletico Madrid game ne basono player ni prior entiase best 40 minutes no the pain and ebobo no anope no mkoya ni test and omo hu say wanya ligament injury e won the right knee ni mkotodwe ni fano player no pra honoma me bacho reporter eba and it's a Mark Casado want him into aso emobo BM season way and from Barcelona womum ebobo kono na no and yes he coach ni dia dem Hansi Flick akodi nkomo baby say oh masa player no prana wanya no ebe hane pa ni na ni say oh players bia and I say to say Paul Kubasi munya dia onyo munti Casado mu presence no na boa team no nti say player ne quarter e adia ebe affect Barcelona mu plans kakra na mo hono be rely on omo na odi omo ya juma no ya Hansi Flick and come on so team for Casado ni pra ruling it out for the rest of the season ya dia won sam no adia mamo Barcelona womaja na egano mo gaba to muntimi nkan ke so atase ni nyina ne se on say last 2 weeks and omo be bo game our team hotel omo team doctor orano e pass out to free mu e ma La Liga e postpone sa game no na Barca ni Osasuna ena ebebo na enem na La Liga mpanyin for the two Barca enim ese omo game omo Osasuna ebebo no wo mo ya kwese March 27 na se nyame ya dumu a bese ye efiada eba na ye wada eba na wotwe so ena omo ebebo sa game no enti every honoma yes Barca muni ye kuom se nada na mo keka fixtures ya bosso ejama esa ni nyina ni say players he won international duty na they training so mo buy na ebi cry regroup ye nya 2 training sessions kwamos ye mebo game aden na mo the pressure to players ni so wa bra mo nim say ye prepare games for her ye ramo Champions League April early honum na mo sa di game we ba na say ya dia Barca empanyin for no mo bojo so na mo ye so match command La Liga SNK betimia and common san reschedule game no name La Liga mpanyin for no Masa, almost your Mukano, Macanano, Ancelotti Kaya. Eso mu game on born meme ntanya dia omobojoso. Yes, so man say signing to we Barcelona and I say yeah do game outstanding. Eko say 27 match. Also ba na bebo kasa kra bebo. Eno e Jeffrey oba. Ya je mamu ewo dwumadi ne so Danny Cavaya. We prache. Na no one Instagram account. And akwa we our football pao. Masa we Cavaya pa masa ball ya ya bu boy nanko jinama nko be jini din na uko ni Instagram account wako posting the boot and wa posting trainers e dey go honom and watch Spanish e dey go ase na on the Spanish no dey mo dey be check akrawati lokeos echeba lo de minos na say enche bi obeba back eno Danny Cavaya say wa missing game no na rehabilitation injury return asase entino Madrid chita for no montamu kutu monfama enche onu Danny Cavaya obesaba na obesi akan Ejama Madrid wa mo boboko na eno play and post on Instagram eno so wonsem eba Juventus management and area wa mo ni Thiago Motta aye meeting crucial meeting na meeting no so mpanyimfo akuku damwe ena ekopiase uko Juventus Cristiano Giuntoli wano tena meeting ni mo ena CEO Mauricio Cannavino wano so tena mu na Thiago Motta enso timbi na yesi Cristiano Giuntoli ena invite no as a coach CEO so person no din komo Tibrani nkasa oduru ana CEO say hey Motta wanti ade a wo ye timi ayema na Motta CEO nyanto boase be fa no say say ye nyanto boase de na me catch o animu ya no bomodini ese wo be turn things around na Juve yasa friend to my perfanya sa edi ebe yo e wom say aka catch o say ensake o de na mom wo ye mistake. Now, Sako Lusu games with Aso, especially Champions League slot. No, they say a show table and they cry. We are seeing some way and somewhere. See you. And it did the Mauricio Cannavino or the Thiago Motta say, "Onya careful." Omupe Champions League football, you know, and Mwanimu ya no se sanyema na Juve san amba back to winning ways. Na nyema nkoye emfa emomo enye sa ebiana wa force omo mapam no enye omo na be pam no onu coach no ene be force management amo mapam na eye nkomo a eno so etumi akọ so e de ho nsem no e de emamo Denzel Dumfries Netherlands player osi akan e de ma Inter Milan anopeya yes e friend Netherlands players no international break about obi amra ena Denzel Dumfries ju hono o catch team doctors no ese we pra kakra we pra entino say doctors ni assess no omo assess ni wie na omo catch Netherlands woman head coach Ronald Koeman as a player we onya fit intini person sako back to Inter Milan na okoye checks ahodo na ono etimi eto aswe ho enti Denzel Dumfries every Netherlands omo squad ni mo a to sell line on Messi on Argentina Dumfries and so every more was back to Milan our beshem say and then injury concern no doctors able to me attended to him na fe one also to me I have fit and so one man no and come on eba ya jing mamo ewo jumeti and so na uko pm ewo tonamospe woman say ya tintin fa and Postecoglou toso na oran ye say pressure nti ni tiri hu nyina epa sakola pa aha nti o say no ada ya Fulham anana me da Fulham kan 2-0 ama pressure aba coach ni so pa enya asem ketwa ne hu hye no na yesi tournament se uko wo mu hierarchy na Daniel Levy edin kamo na omo pese omo saki coach free ho na omo sport coaches mienu bi ewo English Premier League ni mo mpese anka omo saki coach ya wo mo de sam coaches ne ba ana som de ba ko ba na obeto adwuma ne so ede matimani din ede tournament spe wo mo eboboko no unim Antonio Ariola coach na wo coach Bournemouth no dia tournament spe pesa coach na wo ma chance di sumasen komo esenka ombenya no na afei wono aba abesi akan na so abeto so edi amaton atmosphere wo mu eboboko no ye no free ho a ade amako silver ono ankasa na mumpa de areho mako silver ye oche Postecoglou no wono so ye setonium epeno na de tie ni uko mota wo mo national team ni mo a Jamie Carragher ba your friend James Carragher where mo honum or representing national team no now say Jamie Carragher ne maame ne papa mo wo mo free more time to play and you eligible so ball edi ema mortar na ya say Carragher ba duru ona o cheze Tino was still show no say Jamie Carragher ba pa na ne de mortar national team ono so awura mo a wo be bobo in am say what's that land of the blind one eye is king ya Carragher ya na no mo di dinner tem ya na ne be remo I say ya bono ya samrane akese ntino ono so report wo motor camper ya cameras ni nyina eja player ne so obi a epeso hu James Carragher enso hono wa bra wono so e ba be boy dia ma motor un say boy no obo edema Wigan ewo England as I say ono so ekobo eja ma motor so atena wa hu say oyes obebo ama England a onya bi mo so onya de wa say ne papa enti James Carragher enso edie eno no ye gina so ye den crofon cross on 70 se ne enwumrei ewo dwumadie ne so Clementino aye crado ewo ha 102.7 Promise Radio live on Promise Radio 102.7 on Facebook and afi Promise Live Highway Sports etwaso ede amamu Tino good evening.
Good evening, Solo Bokodia.
Nyame adum bibia fine.
But I say watching the show live at Ashtown. Good evening. Kwame Adumakun and good afternoon. Please find out why GFA they have approved Young Apostles home venue for their game against Kotoko. This FA is not serious at all and not credible because they announced the game that will be live on TV. They never telecast those games and also announced a venue for Young Apostles and Kotoko game. But all of a sudden, they have decided to change the venue. Change the venue for reasons known to them alone. But a big club like change the venue for reasons known to them alone. But a big club like Kotoko are quiet over this issue and not saying anything. I wish they boycott this game and give them all the 3 points. Watching the show live from Ahafo, Kenya, say number 1. We are Prince Young, Nadia, and was say I'm enjoying the show live and clear at Afmim Airport. Good evening, more fire still. Kotoko will win this year's league. Greetings to Kwadwo Space, Yasma, Oyibo Boaten, and my lovely father. No joke. We a star boy, Nedia Ode Abba, and Aquano Asape, Aquana Sa Papa, we a Adriana Ba Saint Mark, Nedia, and say hi to everyone, and Esquaten, Yanso Yajo Sotino. The show is live inside Hamburg, and greetings to all my Kotoko family. Straight up, young Consamno so na Intie and Samoa, if free ho eba and net and GFA President Kurt Okreku and a day air to dress nation in Nano, Yana and Swadi Hono, you expecting more. And until on the GDS players no in him, what is at stake, sir, on bed deliver.
Ghana is a nation that is very expectant given the recent performances of the team. But I believe that the players do realize or do acknowledge what is at stake, and that's inclusive of the Tinkar team, for which reason they have called for undiluted support by the Ghanaian people. And I believe that they are ready to put up their best for their country. I believe going to the World Cup is a big motivation for everybody, the players inclusive. I want to believe that they will be ready to do their best for Ghana.
Yantuaso na uwiye anu ase Ghana de wohwemu a na jese international tournament bi a yebo no nke wo ho a kanye bad wo ka edbc afcon a yantumi ankwa eno wo pa ho achew
I want Ghana to be present at every international meet, the AFCON inclusive. I will never be happy that Ghana will not be at the AFCON, but that's the reality of life. And our lessons have been learned by everybody, me inclusive. I'll go out there to watch the tournament, but obviously I would love Ghana to be there whilst I'm there. I hope that the players, the Tenkar team, everybody within the space will definitely not be happy that we are not there. And that should be a motivation to all of us as far as our responsibilities and duties towards the national engagement are concerned.
We GFE President Kurt Edwin Simon Okreku Nedia Enono Young Core Sports and Recreation Minister Honorable Kofi Adams Nedi to Gase the SCC panel no and na Eshayen say Omumra Bontin Kanokre Musan say Nyama Ekofom.
I want to call on Ghanaians to support them even more, to give them the prayers. And on Friday, the 21st, all of us should come to the Accra Sports Stadium to cheer the Stars up. I know we are going to win, and we must win. The match day 5 and even the match day 6 that we'll be playing in Morocco, we'll have to win that one also. And I know we will win. The players are well energized, they are well prepared. Psychologically, I believe that they are ready for these two matches, and we will win.
We supporters are offering us any no from Fiada, na massive support. Yemfama Blasters. Afei Yemra Metie Diazipenya. I also more kind of crescent say the performance do be na abafom.
Recent years have forced us to confront hard truths. We have seen declining performances, inadequate sports infrastructure, and financial constraints that limit our ability to compete globally. These challenges demand a reset, a new direction that ensures that sports in Ghana is not just about participation, but about excellence and economic empowerment. Today, the global sports industry is worth over $620 billion and is expected to surpass $1 trillion in few years. Sports is not just about competition. It is a significant driver of national economies, creating millions of jobs and attracting investments. Africa's sports economy is growing, with nations like Morocco, Senegal, and South Africa making strategic investments that position them as emerging powerhouse. Morocco is investing $500 million in sports infrastructure ahead of the 2030 FIFA World Cup, while Senegal recently completed a 50,000-seater Olympic stadium to boost its international sporting reputation. Ghana cannot afford to lag behind. We must modernize our sports industry, not just for the prestige, but for the economic opportunities that it offers. While other African nations are making strategic progress. This is not a lack of talent. It is a lack of structured investment, proper governance, and sustainable funding. For too long, sports governance in Ghana has been plagued by bureaucratic inefficiencies, funding uncertainties, and overlapping responsibilities.
Yamra class no aso kakra na yanko Western Region Circle Chairman dache hene ena ese referee fene se Adari Latif we en guasindi papa wasu ogunu honum ase ni nyina no Kwame Poku go anura okoshe ye ewo Samra boy na wanye sago no
referee Adari is a disgrace and we put when him me respecting for but put was a disgrace the referee any guasini or go na ye show this allow na we near ref that first the first player the far ball nipa me share no ref lampu na the flag no for until say when one pass the ball no keep ani stay ya you pre ani head the ball no two nets no and what you offside way offside because maybe him say say offside ya and first player now one and get again offside. But when you offside down to see a player on the ball, walk or ya ball, and keep on stay weak. The second player head the ball to net and else. You just how much you have back camera. But on my own picture camera near T and it's not on mama. So you come out here, on the storm camera, you know, the about the ball no about the car. But because there's some of one or the other, and I don't know the reason why. Oh mama, near me can it say say born a better life. And yes, you know the much way life. And TV station know whatever they should become. Because I'm telling you, so brother, the much way our life. No ref Ghana. It is a much way our life. And come on, cause I'm doing referee in community allows Abu. And you terrible. And referee the ultimate say, oh, he's totally disgraced the Ghana football. And you make sense as you say, man, no more yeah, no more, yeah, street no one else. Yeah, for referee to form in transform. And from the Metro Babaya, I don't have problem. The Metro Babaya, I'm a bomb born, and yet Papa, but I'm coming yourself, what is the left in my city and say, brother, I'm telling you, sir, you go now, share. It's a referee who said, people need to make you one for you outside. Get the
Young Koi, na after that, Yenti coach, Prosper Nate Ogum, or say Kwame Poku, I excellent, no, yeah, so a striker. I'm going to find about when she go and also no Gusa Woye.
He's been excellent because we brought him in to come and score goals and he's scoring. So his impact has been very, very great in terms of our attacking process, prowess, in terms of creating threats for the opponent, in terms of putting the ball at the back of the net. His presence brings it attracts a lot of defenders towards him. And when he has the chance, he scores. Look at the goal he scored today. Beautiful, top class.
Young na Ogum ama update kakra players omo suspension mu ene omo a omo prepare.
The suspensions, we have about 3 players who have been suspended, Play and then Jay and then Kamara. If you look at these players, these are very important players for us. And then if you look at the number of players who are injured, if you look at Lodamwa, Abetamwa, these are good quality players that are deaf to the squad. But then that's the situation. We just have to manage it. That's why I'm proud of these players who play, because if you look at the intensity of the game and for them to be able to hold on up to the end, I think they did very well. The intensity of the game was very, very, very high. It was end-to-end action. And for them to be able to play throughout, I think it's a kudos for my boys.
Frimpong Manson and a Gold Stars head coach no say Ohun SCBA who so makodin kugo. Nemo still league no. They are in contention.
Where are we? I don't know what we might be in second or third position. So for me, I don't see any change per se, because we are still in contention. 37 points. The one who is leading is 38. 1 point. So there's nothing wrong with our ambition, what we want to achieve. Nothing it's not dented.
Good. Yemfa enu insiho na yemetu also from this side. Ozitino, please. Why is Blasters taking this game like World Cup finals? Please tell them it's against Chad, not Egypt. Thanks. Visa, Kotoko, Viva, Fabulous. Okay. Afrane, Isaac on Facebook. Zach, Akwaba.
Tino.
Bokode.
Oh, Namiadom.
Good.
So, you get fine.
Namiadom.
Oh, damn.
You run some money.
I have national teams once, but I think league matches so over the weekend, and Ghana Premier League, after 21 matches, is shaping up. And see, we have a strong now. It looks like one thing I like. I've always see excitement about league anymore. It is when Haas and Kotoko. Tino munyina no ebo omohommode enti when omo bo omohommode na omo ewo soro na, that is where the rivalry is Tino eboa ema edi some excitement about the league. That is when these two teams are performing. Enti yes, Kotoko the first, but Oman has just 2 points per another has ni Kotoko team. So what it means is these two teams are still in the title chase discussion. Now me adoma this Wednesday omumi enu nyano ekwa we has ekobechim na Kotoko, and so ako wenchi akobo against Young Apostles. So Gold Stars and so na also what race in the movie no. On also call away or call baseke. So what I say, and Lions so Lions I'll get the team that but Lions and so far. Now they're going to play a standing. When you are standing games, and until now,
it's week 20 no, I think so.
And say is it 20, right?
I think say 20.
First standing week 20, and then 20 the end. Where a friend say, you know, the teams now. I say, we're in the discussion of the title, no, title race discussion, no. So we need to go away. And based on send your name, Chroma say, Tino, I need say a do second and say, teams lose at home because over the weekend now. Only 2 teams spend ending could go away. That is Kotoko, our Kobo draw Summer Boy against Samates. Any dreams are almost a question house of folk, and so a friend is a Legon Stadium 1-0. These are the only 2 teams avoided defeat Tino on the road. The Akarinya home teams Nina Obiashe Lions, and we are doing but Omashe Karela by a long go. Ye name nations eba back eba share media by 2-1. Bechem United 1-2-0. So eti this stage where Tino Ana and Legon City so back eba winning by 2-1. This stage where one thing that is difficult in our local league is Tino said home team power better if you lose, especially some teams now or more in the relegation discussion and adding pound. And he has a call Bechem. And one venue that many Ghanaians, if he said, but for that venue, Ebianka has a few in Kalegu and Comere and Common Kahon. Okay, what happened? Bechem last season. Abra, Nurse Bechem de Uncola, and a bo Etia has and some Pona than Assem. Bechem. Eti, that is the one of the area, but for that venue, Ebianka has and Common Kalegu. And see, share discussion, San Americano. No, Lions will go home. Heart of Lions will go home. Only Dreams FC will go home. And the teams now, I say, more into the title race discussion. No, Lions
go Stars, Kotoko.
Yes. Lions will go home. Kotoko Elko, Young Apostles. Has Elko, Bechem United. So then, Go Stars Elko, Basake. So this is how the discussion looks like. Etitino, Emma, all this title race discussion here very, very interesting. But nations at the 5th or 35 points, or boy doing at home, or we need our 38. The other first or Lagos or 38 points. It's whatever happens this weekend, the dynamics of the league, and so very interesting. It's one thing that I've noticed about the Hearts team, and they say, Tino, say, what have been like unconvincing me.
Consistency in Afa.
As a manager.
I back as a back.
Tino, Team Cassie. Adabaqua at Amaone other teams, difference bomb money like only elbow baller. Pick pitch and so be who the difference between O and SR team, but Obi Uncle Cheki has a folk any other team our local league. Team BS and Bobby and team above one as a folk.
Since what are by now they can.
Yes.
Okay.
Any team has a boy against that team Biano. Team no a control game
dominate
as a folk. And all the games that they've won, no, about say out of nothing. So counter B, corner B. So now has Eddie Ashogo. But has Emma team no a dominate about one say no. And we are saying now, you see, Emma it gives the pressure about also because the more a team no all gain confidence no. Then now as all grow into the game, then you are in trouble. You see, and no aspect of Watara in Ese Oshana or Sovo because. I remember said after Kotoko about draw no on social media, all the WhatsApp and Twitter and Facebook and you know no be here to say a sorokoda as e kwa da soro because na omo de omo ni say
omo de na anwumre
agbe na omo wie omo kwa hye FNS and Dreams FC na omo kwa da soro ene no so ekwajigu ye enti for Dreams FC na a good result at the moment because Dreams FC now 24 points before they get no more 21 points and no more relegation discussion, and for them to go and win away against us a morale booster, and their next game against Heart of Lions, it's at least for Dream City a good result for them because at least win against us away Emma or more, even though they are still down there or more but more advantage in terms of baby or mujina and where when they want to go from them. So for House of Folk against Bechem an easy game, but where they are now, no, with this same performance, Tino, a Belgian say you go to Bechem and go and win against this high flying Bechem United team because Bechem also over this season have shown say they are one of the sides now on a mobile and Tino, this season, if you pick home performance, Bechem about 10 matches at home. Tino, so about 10 matches at home, 3 times 10, say about 30. Bechem about 26 points. Until Oma drop 4 points at home, which means Ombo draw me, you know. So the Bechem, you know, Bechem I drop just 2 points at home. Sorry, 4 at home. And the say at home. They are very strong. Ombo goalless draw with Karela. And Ediana Okobo 0-0. So these are the games Bechem have dropped points this season. If you usha point omo home very encouraging. Omo Mediama 2-0. Omo Kotoko 1-0. Omo Accra Lions 1-0. Samates 1-0. Heart of Lions 3-0. Nations 2-0. Vision 2-0. And this season at home, out of 30 points from 10 home matches, Bechem Apikimu 26. So this is a team House of Folk Ekwakoshia or Monyami Aduma this weekend. Obaka say, oh, so in terms of away performance, this year, yes, because House of Folk have picked 16 points. Nations are picking more points on the road than House of Folk. Nations are picking 17 and House are picking 16 points on the road. And think relatively, House at away, they are born home one day because pick 16 points. If you compare it to their home form, has pick only 20 points at home. What it means, and they say, compare now over the average now based on how teams away at here. Like I has a problem home they away see home because if one pick 16 points away, now home now you feel one pick 20 points in the anchor away here. On Wednesday it's going to be a very difficult game. But I think say I was set water I work on how of us a born because quite fast bono Tino Mwa you need to dominate games at this stage and you can tambiano your bo na tambiano pressure AC also. For Kotoko na a good resource even though they wish for more. I'm told say Tino Dinya knock send a pay mekano and see say say omo yini free first half na a knock and omu yini free mu na a difficult game especially in the first half sana meka no ofa akosi sapon ene awa Dramani also omo January ya no mo kofa from Chelsea awa Dramani then Lord Hilary Adabo this Muford Samates already you know in the first half were very dominant. Very dominant against FNS Kotoko. Almost created some decent chances and almost just one goal. Goal almost and share any chance because here I was a very long drive or born from a chili until the goal that they scored no and yet obvious goal score opportunities nibida just individual from long range on a boy born to an team. Even though Kotoko in terms of personnel the injuries and suspension are how we pa. Russia, mobile game, ya bench, no. Most of Kwan to be or youth team guys, no. Did one at bench because they, in terms of senior players, no. was a three at red card and I been so prepra and some more match be a boss of bench on no or more on Colado Dona and a bench on but Emmanuel Enchi who's a one player recently because the money incident so any
was at you then as
started very well but meaning what is happening to him because recently the former Adepo by Andra when you a very good game Obama in the second half utie the report from Aboya on Obama more control or more some calmness Obobo yipa how do you compare more game FA Cup on born was saying and saying in recent games in India 11 was an enya cra or says a lot of chances in but the report from Aboya say entry in the second half played very good football or Makotoko some control in the middle and Akotoko at least about one second half now but for that obvious error from the linesman no Kotoko and come to me win the game no it's yes even though Kotoko wanted to win but Okobodo our boy and yeah bad results even though some test this season at home and yet we got our last 5 or 6 home games now till we win be yeah Unkugo mienu and a draw no mabo it tells you say some test at home this season recently they are not performing and it's a you say you capitalize on recent bad results now some test in your you know now how they are punish you but nonetheless when you draw and your bad results still you are leading against Young Apostles this Wednesday week then at least whatever happens there no move on but you see you know why they be a cat Kotokone has as a man for NTRC Mehu Young Apostles PRO was circulating on various platforms when I imagine I'm mobile you know 100 CDs and 50 CDs
more Rashidi alcohol na ja o makotim koko because how much Young Apostles na nya better
but
I say 150 flat
maybe VIP or no 100 and
popular
maybe a 50 CD
okay
you know but Young Apostles say nyoko to kwa obet ma chances a few against any other team bia Young Apostle a few omoboling man say no mo charge wenjo eje 2020 ya bia no mo charge but from 50 and 100 cities against Kotoko because they know say they are playing against a big team and a domeba. Now you see when say you educate class now as to how you should treat the big clubs now. I don't want to say Obianka say like but you treat them with the utmost respect that what they deserve because on the bed bebe usika so ojo mo so far as on meba they will stop coming. Meanwhile yen say TI Young Apostles they need the Kotoko game than any other game in their life today because second round has enko wenchi has ko wenchi in the first round so the only big team they are expecting in Wenchi Asante Kotoko and with their crisis financial crisis this is the game they need. This is their game of the season when they hear me papa because at least they need this money. They need this money to do what? At least no more sort of some a cabier or no. I am not a montias say de at least obaba ofia o me ka crash oboto no obawa ye unwura na ifa enya ntakwasem because we no ntakwanta tino next in that sport no ye omma many problem with say how much charge 150 because it's a big game
park in your anuni
yeah na
omo ye ho adwuma no okay
omo ye ho adwuma no say omo ko ball omo ne ye ko ball na fan say odoma Omolas
Sajifo Park.
Yeah, game no more na anu ya share 1-0. Unka born odoma.
Good.
But me na I knew say some I saw some supporters na mo church on social media. There's no way na if mama apostle start ball kotoko odoma. No in their financial situation no. There is no way.
But almost safety zone be our Mukaso my argument here no kahona. No kahona muzo money.
Oh no. Let's say pitch we yeah like you could say Ejibalo ye but I say you manage zone. Who the share grass no? Yeah.
Umchaso beto so ana.
Enti better
ne park house mo into man ko man twaso.
Unase enti be kwa 0 kra. Emfu yo.
Atwa ofu de mfu mum.
Aha emfu ye.
Sekensi obeto efi ne.
Enti afena. Enti but you say manage me omokobo because they are going to play their Poku season fresher. And you and I know the relationship of young apostles and the FA. Young apostle and the FA. Or behind him their relationship. So there was no way this fixture was going to be played in Doma. FA to allow them to play this game because they need that money to settle salary and then boys in the comedy papa. And this is a game that they will need some on that settle a car any be our team. And the end say for the get to some here boss how much any problem they are charging 100 cities 50 cities any problem because a big fixer one thing that big fixer everybody say because a drum urban so why increases kana so you increase those fixtures at least to manage crowd never born but the catch on say oh this ask away you comport yourself kotokona onunti only 50 cedi no ono obo home the lowest or 20 cedi ana meboa are you 20
yes a house in the code 10 30 40 even has in bono
the lowest 30
yeah
me wa ono ba one there lowest only 50 and sometimes our bohonum na treat them well. If you treat them well, now the atmosphere no look friendly, very entertaining. Next match on Nunia ne Banaba, then you get what more money. But so environment very didn't a year or no no do be the chaba. I think it's good. Results no this weekend no for Kotoko na good house and enye. But I think this midweek fixtures no ebe mayehu how baby are leaking and then the ekwenyi na titino
yeah you Zach review leagues matches I boy here the ebe we are and some the Keta can be Kofi Adams so onabo etumi akabi dache hene ono so I describe la adare so ye disgrace gun hwani masepa na ye di ogum ene the akana atwa so
Zach they say obi abo how many matches obi abo 34 okay all right Tino by 34 matches in the baby agina CCA no they say about 21 league games meboa ote 21 free 34 matches akito you say abaka 13 matches okay 13 times 3 you say and then my father akito same DS calculation mama 39 points okay the 39 points the fan say Clementino 39 points the other top of the league Kotoko meboa
yes
and no more 38 points and yes anete
sure
okay metia dia na metie Zakito na me ya dewi Clementino minimo Zak ibo amekaka ya league no ena standard ne kosoro anasi ya league no ena standard na bafom
abafom
by the hotel is akosoro but clearly abafom
okay Tino na me ye calculations kakra bi Na onim say House of Folk supporters o musu no. Kaze nkomo bose o.
Reasons.
Okay. House of Folk last league title omo in the 2020-2021 season. Okay. Asat 21 league games. You bought 21 league games. Na has 31 points. Asat 21 league games. You bought 21 league games no. Na has 31 points. When you compare this season 21 games na no has 36 points. 5 points more than 21 games when 2020-2021 season no has G Ghana Premier League no. Over last season Clementino as at 21 games of last season league no the has a relegation. Now has for 29 points. 29 points na has for. And at this season I'm 36. It is 7 more than the Omunyana last season as at 21 games. Etika offer her side now, Clementino. May have a clubs ni die. So to the mention say. Even though points ni shut down so because 7 points, 2.5 games. And I would 7 points no. Yanko Kotoko as at this stage last season 21 games. Now Kotoko 31 points. This same 21 games as a last season. Now Kotoko 31 points. And Omanya 7 points and Abeka the Omunyana last season. 7 points and a Clementino Modi Abeka. And a medical catch was a house so at 7 points in Abeka. It won't so more than one and share down course baby or Mumino. But because your league, Tino, it looks like every single season league in a form by anywhere. Kotoko league winning season. That was 2021-2022 season. You bought 21 games, now Kotoko 44 points. Now Kotoko 44 points. So for baby a Gina says here, aka 13 games ah. Clementino o striking by average. There is a big possibility because 21 points. 21 games. Emma is 63 points. Meboa. 63 points no, Clementino. So for Kotoko out that top of the league. When you 38 points 38. Actually say after 21 games, Kotoko makes it 25 points. 25 points. Team winning league and lose those points at 21 games. No. It's the HSA. Ghana Premier League near Yebono. You have a big problem. As you win ye. Also, your ball league no your concentration on league na Yebono. By OG League ni we pay Africa. It's here share the standard of Africa no. Okobo na nkoya. Yes, and a team no cry and I say this. Team OG League no. Okay, about 21 games ah. Nema is 63 points ah. When you kwa na 40. San kwetwam 40. It is sad na ya de a. Ese nyina pa daje ye pebre na ehwe ni ye. Na nche enye because ye kan a ye kan ha aside ni ho anwan. Se gare ha asekura na akadisia na ese omunya ni da so. Than even season on OG League no. This year and ese komunya ni da so than season on OG League no. Because this year crowd here 21 games no mabono. E last year. So when you compare early 2000s no aye bana. Clementino can you say points are has ne Kotoko nya as 21 games no. Ebi ankomo the 5th, 6th and 7th. And those were years na Ghanaian clubs perform well in Africa, especially Omom Koji League. By a bedroom stage, Shogo Stars or that second, or say 37 points. aka ye league na edu say ya ene bi akotoko na has ene da first enye kotoko na has na challenge for league title we da first na we da second anka Gold Stars intimi close points gap ne medu ba bi akotoko wo no
ade bo bi so ntimi mfa mfiri say ebia sa clubs na describe so mo yenketwa no omoni mbo na ekoso nti na makotoko na has ne
panyini de panyini o Clementino panyini de panyini yes you seasons ni bia smaller clubs ne be shock here on be my surprise but on say mama 2 continuous seasons
2021
no o the for last year and this season
okay
the for last year and this season nti a problem kese a Clementino SME ani call na ye because your teams no come for so G League and the same thing applies to Samatex last season a kwan no for so G League ne points no munya based on matches na ye bono and so any nti SE bo modern na ye hwe ni mamira games no kakra odi video e2 so na hu se ye dwi Wenchi Park ne so
tenten hwana on to so biem
na ye dwi a no mu dwi senya mbo awuku ada omne kotoko bebo na omudwi atwa ho video e de kire wiase nyina se park na kotoko no mbebo Wednesday young apostles man omudwi park ne so kama kotoko ba omno mbebo oh amode ayi na ye nya do no mudo ado de so de sika na edo
mowa na
omudwi so amutwa so kama so teme chena se e no omudwi kire wiase nyina Ghana na ye oman bia ye tima Clementino nokre ede nokre de enye adwuma wo man ne muda de enti enye adwuma ne se enimuro na watwemienu Clementino enimuro na watwemienu na ba bi ye gina ne se Ghana Football Association GFA ye betimi de ani ato omo so se Club Licensing Board omo runs omo ko e wo league centers ane ese nye qualified de na ese ekwa because Clementino yes young apostles parking enyo mebu ho yes omo ye
mo se safety zone hodom no
onim se mimi no mienu yenim se ade omo nye obo boko to ko yeska enti enfo mo samra wanchi question maybe san say mepacho club licensing board no omakohwe say safety zone na ye ka ho asem no wanchifo na ye e no ma approve e de amom se kotoko match no monkobo ye nyina ye refi o kotoko ne house no mo gigina mu no mo refi enra na me hwe video bi Sky Division 1 tokwa gidi
Sandro mama sa video na nso wo ho
entokwa gidi na Clementino ekoso wo ho sa wote me chena se eti de pese me kanyina na se ye oman bia de ma da bia leaders take advantage ni se ye refi asem ntem ye re efi asem ntem tiani Clementino 2-3 weeks ago say nyoma esisi we football mu ye momodin say de nyoma begu akwan mu no Clementino ye refi ya dwene kura ni so eti ebesa akobo league game na supporter bi o distance mu Clementino ebia ne lasa anko de beto gobe o de akotwa bet ehun ani bre de be kwa koso refi so ye na other team ni supporters so buafu na afa adane afi refi ekobo no na aba teams ni mienu supporters na ese ekofa asem kese de abre football ye league na ye bo no family and friends ye league no family and friends ade we ye nya mabrekum Chelsea da because no mo yonko ne GF fo no ye be de ama young apostles
Chelsea da so board ma
me say ye nya mabrekum Chelsea be ama young apostles
Chelsea adwuma de adwubo esun adwuma wo Chelsea ne de
etufu se park here da we ye chen ibrekum
You which has an idea.
And I was also say park here that we would have a park akraka we mo we di juso. Clementino. Ah. Would have park. She park akraka. Would have park akraka.
Apunja what you say?
Na Clementino. Ya tambo abako pe. Ne ase no ne DCS.
Oh, but you was a game ni Wednesday
Clementino. I sama ya men.
Oh, that's over here.
Ya kan ni bili sema Clementino.
Over here jibo.
Aya men nyesa de we. Ah.
Over here senior baby.
Clementino.
Yo.
Dabi menye sade no. Oye sa wan hwe a. E be kwa kofa problem bebre aba. So tire me chenase. Eti de me pesa me kan say because your system no, especially for voting for every president, is so corrupt. Yenim say ye boa club no. De o ye say you say you. Wo de do ye bia ne enso so ne so because obema ye one vote. Eti besene. Do peso ye bia kokoye. Wo de me nyon komsheni. Se woko kan club license for report no mo de buy after mo second inspection na. Say no mo classify a boy park no. Say you qualify for category C and then 3.
No me ba a reason.
O de mo kan. O de mo ko kan na mo hwe. Agito mo ame se sa na etia. Me bi ko me hu 3 bi o se C bi e wo ho. Na se 3 ni C ni sa na etia Clementino. FFO ya so na be ka kire say Kotokone has a category A. Meboa. Kotokone has against any other team a category B. It is a co-inspected stadium. And our park na you qualify for C. I don't know about Kotoko match. Dientia. You're born in ye, no my question in ye, Clementino. And yensisa bibia from Polewu yensisa na yesi. The only thing you see is here, yasesa police for go near the camera. Yeah, the police for go link center back near the camera akutwa omo. Near send their baby as in the police.
Yeah.
I mean who got to picture bi. Sene no kra. Na got to go place na soldier for atwa mu.
Oh yeah.
Ade ahaya kabinda wo wa ha.
Oh me was story homo
say you do stage a.
Wednesday omo sado mako.
You do stage a kotoko bobo. Na amfa soldier for be 20 eni kotoko team na che. Team ko bobo as omo ko wo.
Wednesday omo sado mako jibo.
Ah.
You see there sir.
Omo ma dey no match omo stadium na chi.
Ti wi anoma akohye omo wa yi ho.
Enti mo ayefe. Ah, ade ye koso ye mo fe. For how long na da bia soldier for de kotoko betu kwan. They say soldier for anko mo nko. It show how bad Clementino ye football na ye. Enti sa nyoma ne de nyame anim no kurani. Yen hwe na yen nyoma ne ye se de be ya. Nyoma betimi atotom.
Wate,
ene eye adwada. Nyame ya adom efiada. Blasters airbo against Chad.
Good.
Ochini bene wukuo ne yawo. Aka na miensa na fiada na du. Near Bob Blasters in the Chad. O man penny Mahama, your train budget no for Chad game no.
Okay.
A bosh I was a Ghana for. I say ba na Ghana for you.
Say before na book of Adam so.
Na so na be minister say the original parliament be kan.
I was say baby be transparent.
And I say the original parliament share Ghana for but na minister of youth and sports. President never share your but
you person just say be for no so.
No there. Say a friend so say dey o. E your man penny na be share Ghana for ball. So what them say? O man penny na be share Ghana for ball. And ye nyina ye tie ne ni age ye boy nsam o man penny ma ama. Because ye hu man penny bia wa ye bi da. Say Black Stars ko bobo ne say Black Stars team no match o mu ko boy. Sika sei ene de Black Stars no bra wo hu bi da. Na wonya omanpanyin no obegina parliament address o man ni nyina na Clementino wo show bokese we ya na afu se da na omanpanyin ma ama share sa abo no ada na aka se to aba bi ma ka omo pe football Blasters do makoma so no ankomo nto aba ma omanpanyin ma hama komo ko to ma ba de ama no eti je pese me kire ni se bɔhyɛ no a wɔhyɛeɛ no yɛtwɛn no bɔhyɛ no a wɔhyɛeɛ no yɛtwɛn ɔmampanyini Mahama sɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛhu because Clementino Blasters na adu saa mpɛmpɛnso wei no ɛnyɔma no bi a ayɛ a yɛhu ɛne sɛ ɛnɛ Blasters na ɛfiri Ghanafoɔ no bi mu because of Blasters sikasɛm obu ha wɔte sika bi a yɛde akɔkɔbɔ Blasters wo sɛ ei adai ɛde asɛm nie
aside on performance ade ba ko adom kɔ pa ne sa de okay
etu obi ahu ya na ne yɛma hye no ɛnɛ mi hu sɛ minister wɔhyɛ ESCO members ni bi wɔhyɛ general secretary of the FA ɛnam sɛ FA communication department nso kakra kɔi ɔmo didi Ghana football ho nkɔmɔ no me yɛ sure sɛ Clementino adeɛ ba ko a on say PR adeɛ ba ko ne sɛ o kai sɛ nansia Blasters budget for 2022 World Cup na ba bonten o hu someone na de ba bonten and free FA was free ministry o
yeah
because time on Mampanyini Mahama beka say Blasters budget ye de be ba ma Ghana fo nyina hu no the government wanted to send a message to Ghana for say Blasters na ye kan wasem na o Mampanyini ko kan asem na FA fo na be respond to o Mampanyini asem no mo hwe de FA fo na ye Blasters no
you want new na okay na mame hwese betimi aboa na asem na siso
Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, Minister for Sport.
Eti a good PR from the government say so Mampanyini Mahama be kan e na FA fo ne say Blasters budget a ministry na approve a FA fo ne budget o mo de bre ye nie say enipam aside Blasters players 26 no I am on appearance fee of $100,000 no FA for side the nipa 28 so some say more appearance fee of $10,000 General Secretary now sign budget no or see a man $20,000 that was the message and now buying the person send them Ghana for say omo the Blasters ni pesika gu omubutom which Clementino nyina ye hu ye na ye ra ho ei no my Ghana baby ekoni etimi de masem nyina ne say with a kind of confidence Mampanyini bi be gina parliament e share Ghana for bono eni nei wo Mampanyini said the amanfo si bo na abaso no ya ye pe football Blasters nyoma efu se nkoye no akana miensa omo fa meto abonten omo be kan kire ye na ye nyina ye hu
okay
said the be ya enkoye se o ene FA na prepare budget no e ministry na approve ministry so je budget na no so de ahye omo table ase esa de be ka chom so omo mienu nyina na edi esika
Next month, the senior national team, the Black Stars, which is now a pale shadow of its former glory, will play 2 World Cup qualifying matches. I've instructed my office as Minister for Sports and Recreation to hold the Ghana Football Association accountable to the people of Ghana as we prepare for these games, especially regarding the budget of the FA. There will be no secrecy in how much the government spends on the national teams. The budgets presented by the FA and other sports associations must be known by the public. After all, it is the taxpayers' funds that are used to fund these activities. The reduction in government expenditure and waste reduction applies to all sectors of the economy, including the Ministry of Sports and Recreation.
Yes, Jibo, there will be no secrecy. Piabe pefi. Aye. Oh, she match na crab ba so no.
Blasters 2 crucial World Cup games.
And I if you da yans nti aka be ena so da be.
Da o de na de atwam.
Ena atwam.
O kina ye benada. Ye wukwada, ya wada. Entimi mafia da nopa. So ati na me kina say.
Anya bia kranka ye wukwada ye okay.
Dabi o kina by the close of the day. Esi ye hu. Sika say na Blasters de kwa akobọ omu 2 games no. Sika say because Mampanyini Ashayebo said you say esi ebie bibia mu fine ma Ghana fo hu na sika na de ma Blasters fo no Ghana fo na sika kakra etete efri Ghana fo adwuma mo yeso eno abi ne yi ne de ma Blasters fo se monye nkobobo eti se ba akofo be hye da atena se na Clementino would also players 26 in 100,000 na side nipa 28 be kan so monye 100,000 eno ne mpese bi besi biem. We want to trust President
okay
John Dramani Mahama abebio Inti 3 days more. Ochina yesa atena se bebo ne nkae.
Ehia pa.
Nkwada ebeka. Kopem se budget ne baba bo.
Ya kan asum se production to ne bewura.
Yen twen Clementino, yen twen ema yen kobo matches ni mienu nwie ne de budget na be yesa na no kredi amem. Ese yen ni manimu ya. Asem nyina no.
But I say Gibo, akomya brem kakra na ewia na yede nsema ya wa ho na yede kakra to aso.
The answer should you know that the Minister of Sports no.
So
Because President Ika will say I have instructed I have instructed my sector minister. So scrutinize the FA no. Number jet no be here.
Yes.
President the pen no can say you know. Tis a ma Opani Kofi Adam no busa no ho asem.
There is a madi ankofo be refer to.
What I want to say.
The order body obi expect so no mum na de baba but ama back to man.
So no report your report on my president. Kofi Adams is supposed to prepare the budget. Your president no prepare budget and
no cra
Kofi Adams if they prepare budget now Kofi Adams I publish it. So I'm publish here then report to the president. What I said, the president na see how can go Fabra.
Who should report?
That's some no kind instructive. I've instructed. My sector minister say the kind of parliament do kan na waka say not to public. So what share the sector minister and say on my Ghana for who the budget prepared by the FA. You report the minister's conduct to the president of Open Papa, as some of the minister and no why
not report?
Whoever want to report, media bit my report, and the media no, we are the fourth estate of the realm. It's a samba media and the bebo because that is where you can prepare twice one. Then the president have to talk to the minister and hey, I don't know to say now 1 year. No what friend into a room, no what question no. Or twice a year, no what sacking no.
Say
what does it?
Minister no. Ghana for any contract biao. Minister no. Honorable Kofi Adams. Yeah, Ghana for any contract. The minister may inform. Now they say brand new doom light no. Near Minister of Energy.
I said Minister Gibo.
Yeah,
sponsor one day no.
Yeah, doom light no. See a doom light no. Near Minister of Energy. I don't hear what demonstration I'm going to Minister of Energy. So on the light so.
Man, no opportunity.
I don't know.
No opportunity. You may woman. I call a Jumaraho. I don't know say Cassim. I refer to say, Ajumano, but I said the baby go to them and somehow kind of catch it up. It will get to me. Then I come in the simplest way. Papa, my number power in office, one of them, second one, you know, Padia. Sicabia on but was say,
management
the management. What I say, management because starting from department head of sports.
Difference in the okay.
President
accountable to Ghanaians.
No. Well, we don't need to argue on this. What I say? How? So you know, Black Stars.
Because I can't.
It is a minister now. Right, the minister now. That's why you report to him.
Then the president is weak.
What I say?
The minister doesn't do it. Then the president is weak.
That is what you. That's what you.
President can't watch a minister.
What I say? But
why is trust no one?
I just say Omuntie was some carry.
So it's up to him. What I say? You know, bro, no kind, small kind, you do it now, you can't just say. Because President Kojan Parliament can say, I will bring the budget to the public. Can direct. I will bring the budget out. I will publish the budget for Ghanaians to see. Was it? I have instructed my sector minister. However, as I'm not here, I expect they have to do the right thing. Why I say the Empire Body said the Black Stars needs to. What I say? The Black Stars needs to win that game. As I was reading, I heard the FA president, Ninsama Walker, said the Black Stars are well aware of the tax ahead of us.
I see what is at stake.
They know what is at stake and they will deliver. me de bia me ta ka se ya na ya ta hwe ya ka coach asem easily ya ka the FN asem easily but in place na omo na shejesi no is akwa so obekwa mani ro yontrim over in place no if indeed they know the task they also live up to expectation Oma so so mu say Ghana na edipa bi ball bra e ma yom first food one bebo on so bebo bi no we on Ghana na e ko no enko ye ya sibre na enkan players no because ye bo wi first na blast e bo match players beauty it because players outside no for sika clutch ticket bra na go for be danka say we try take the entry ai say local players na be ko ye tua dollars e ma foreign base na na e the cities ama locals no say say man nyina sesa I think since president for buy e person e ba nyina say man nyina sesa on te say nay player bi sika twa take it aba ana Ghana deneka e ba ya send ticket no then the players no aba omba treatment e de omo so ye treatment ye Ghana standard ye be ka say first class hotels come on okro mu omba romba da juju omo security e ma omo every protection be say de ma omo liga ye tiamu say ye ma protection blasters for bar ye de ma omo convoy be ne mfa ma omo sometimes no opportunity omba kuma squad onya opportunity no ko open so asa akọ open so akasa kire omo but yet your blaster keep sinking ti ya ka coach asem ya ka f asem a e say ka kire in players no sabe be om di football no nam no entwa ye commitment na om di ma teams outside no at least om champion ko ama e one om champion no e ma e one and you say number 2 black star no that black star na penifo be bom dia ni aso da gina ho no omu do moja omu bre moja ni e de esom o magana omu de asa omu na e good asa omu na ajomo mba bi ni afro so mebo ntino omu e good et who sa commitment no in recent times that commitment na who free a black star player no you who free a place here et yan sibri na yan kantrom ye katrom omu so ba na say omu so give omu offer so bobo na say utim say and then no game no fan emfa hu ebia it because you do bet me bia na lack no any ho but in recent years you don't see that in Black Stars players no you don't see that in our Black Stars players very bad very bad Avanti against Chad we need to win and win well I say a team we are so team we yeah or the team we want team nasa team no Emma who's the team nasa our chef 5 6 7 oda say na say Arsenal for koji and Alvin for you 7 who say ko for the nyade by the Chad was I one day we now 2-1 be abresa agana pa ni ya my Ghana me my Ghana it is anyone na say ya number national anthem no penfo no Tanzania kamu nsem na kire omuyi so I'm go school those the old schools of I don't know say no baby or yes you be two patriotic sounds a kire mo you be kire mo kai e mo nyina ko go bi assembly hall na say mo ko go classroom bi na ma o man mu nsem nye wa hin asem o ga sa nyum nyina arise Ghana you for your country you be kire mo na enye se penfo ho na tom no be sa di no na ye de bibi awura wo mu amwo hu se ese eduru bi ase obesi akon e de ama wo man edu we school na se okotu unyuma so a san ne ma no na ekọ o jaze san ne ma no na ekọ ti no I think say Black Stars no sabre say ese do go through san ne ma na ese do moko na ye hwe of coach Ogum akasa fa kwami Poku mani age ho and last no can is exactly what I
didn't buy no one go so away no
me carry the very first game Kotoko introduce no I me ref team no opponent no go start right no by our sports stadium na my colleague sports journalist or a young one na ojina menchen na minim se na kwa Poku ni na hia ba bi na se o ojina tam sa Yama after I'm so king. Kwampo Gudi no there no one can tell me nti. Born am wo hwe na me hwe na say born na bi na ye hwe dia. Kwampoku na de ba kwa mahu a oba na on hye go mahu se na kotoko anywhere ode aba ne say the ability to run into spaces of her. The ability to run into spaces. The ability to move the defensive or more defensive line is shaky. And I'm going to say, hey, boy, no. So the opportunity to eba 1, 2, 3 we should go. I'm asante kotoko.
That class over cast on office was say now ni mo born kisa.
That's what came. And Kwamboku start here no, we look back. Over some time we bet mako. Because stadium ball no so you man na say what player bi egg na game no oboge na say game we to say game o man say play bi on song heroes. O say mo mudin onye de bat. U bo so na e adwuma no. Kotoko ball the last game we share penalty. Ana me opportunity be team no ne Kotoko pani bi. Ana pani ka chance say goal no Emma to say. As what kind say o mompa e ma no. Goal na be ba. As you know, I think so by you know. The striker's presence team be a Kotoko ne bobia anim. As you mean ya come to my body e bonya de. So that was say no. Me ma bo no bo enya wo de. Nanu ya. Oda say. As you know de bia no try say e wo 18 no. E ho na wo be exit we energy no more. It's all back outside the 18.
I don't know o mane boni ne da na.
Oh, advice I'm doing.
Okay.
Also play go sometimes who so ya for so kaka hono o twene sa ne mane no. But Ronaldo no ma ehu if Messi cry ball o twen do ehu mo say oba deeper e be ya o jeje game no. Baby o exit na you know 18 no say kaka no do 18 no. No committee with defender no mo hu. So and no me tell was an she goal no and I was happy for him. So looking back oba league him was starting I say almost every game we should go. 6 goals out of 7 matches. A returner, world class striker, or the man what we say, over this is a world class striker. So in our standard, I think say what should I say is there. I will be to my Jumano, the Amas and Tokotoko.
Okay.
Because from poor man so say, who say yes, you call you Domano.
Still now in contention.
Still in contention, of course. But the difference between Kotoko has Edian Ayuno. Those that's naturally. No say in such situation Kotoko has no baby. Obeko kuye bibi enye nei Kotoko. Enye nei has especially enye nei has. Enye nei Kotoko has no. But na strike analysis bi. And about make catch be you say enye teams in keto na aya adi say o league no mo. Na Kotoko has na san. Ko points build up na another strike na say 21 matches. Oh, 30 something. Hello. Sir, teams in Kituano. They are no more the first, no. I don't know more. Around this time, some points, yeah, I know more. Kotoko has an answer. The Janopana legend say, oh, your league is competitive. You know, or cannot jokingly. Do you call this a competitive league?
Now, what's your buffer?
Senior word, no.
So what open for us who communicate who didn't say now what you actually
so it's like they have the materials but they are unable to perform. What is the materials? Any black style. Yeah, pen number 9. Wait a minute. You know, blaster. Number 9. Semenyo or a winger. Oh, yeah, Mr. Winger.
No, cutting.
Yeah, can't wait, winger. So, you jumping feet to say, Poku de okay. Opa Kuku. Oh, my, what? Say, oh, man, a bubble mine.
On average,
you understand? And the add you need no man.
And you know, go to Ado, Anka. Maybe I say, Combo Guba, yeah. Combo go to attend.
Coach Naya, dear, Massa. Liverpool, PSG born and no way. And I for Liverpool for a starting game on the Diego Jota. And a PSG for starting game on the Bailey. I want number 9. Number 9. Any able game ya and mu ye dem Liverpool. No so almost add number 9 be the good dota. No so go find next by.
Still.
And a PSG for you be changes and no go fit desire dio.
Like desire dio.
The na ba be ginem ono nya striker o. Ono so nya striker o. Sort them chance. Yeah. Ono so nya striker o. Ye we ball no do the strikers me nu ba ball no ne ya hye ne ye na film.
Ono Poisson la bless.
Who your coach? Senior, who your coach? Sometimes you need to create something. Because a players here okay.
You play to suit.
You players here okay. Antoine Semenyo, so about wins so about him. He score goals. Inaki Williams they be o share you know.
See your number 9 pass supposed to be. Because of wing.
And the ball sir.
The American is Poku has done well and has been doing well for Asante Kotoko. And I think so if he continues like that, say na about not national team handless no. More demoniac corner. No more policy. Now the baby am ready made. Now coach na ye den. Coach na ye no ye den. Senior. One who say Abrante be a prospect. Giving the opportunity, obetuma yes aduma na ma no. You pick him. Now woman no team no. You training po no build confidence go football no kwampo ko mu de no nya fe na person bobo they are kind of man the confident to see say me gina ball no ball to a me ball all Black Stars
say anya bia we were 3 ntia hwe next
until they two for
for left back no ma friend say
Kamadi
right back.
Kamadi Mahmoud
and I left back say from your one
Left back no one
Fred the make so the about chief no one Fred
Gideon
I think Gideon.
oh small baba
last time too you one back we can aside ubenya the core of the team no on say a period we able say short period na player be apeja because unya more time to train your players no yeah the same players need be shame to get quick results e dey tin akotoko left back one friend
I see do
I didn't know one friend otu adoro mu musa na mame dey tin one friend ono yebo Ghana Premier League no boko Ghana Premier League matches no nam enkran him fofo so open shira also players na do mo ko ball no mo so na ebo ball park so
oso akobio bai wakobio akoba
da bi enye legun no te won so to ado aba baba yara won so to ado akọ akọ ayi ha da bai
Takwa no ko ya mo
takwa
eno du kwa ayi enti na ayi na de ne ko ho ena ne yakọ boy na de ne ko de ne
tell no mo ye you
akomia
and over yeah mumpa na you say Black Stars no but say dem kan no before can the president can the minister me pon akra metro ya apenipe be na ka ye say
Kwame do say Siasia should note that we have executive presidency in Ghana. Ghanaians have contract with the president but not the minister. We Kwame do ne de no Kennedy enim ofoso hene was Siasia the president should by now be asking for the budget before the game. You don't just instruct and sit back unconcerned. Kennedy enim ofoso hene.
That's a monetary. That's a monetary. So we are penny. Now the adwuma share akwadansa. Uzi kudi adwuma you keep on monitoring. Monitoring no nyasa wa na betu nan. Utimi kura soma siasa ko hwe me se akore bi nkonso. Engu bari mo sa ema. And you find monitoring. And I think that is what they are talking about. Yeah, can cancer president in Yeri. Ebia ne kasa kura waye. And yenim. Ah, was so be kwame na komisa ne yenim. Ne kaka no siasa we. Kaka no body no so because on na do no na do. Oh, that be o yeah, come minister. Minister kwa. Yeah, cause on budget approval no. New ministry na approve. It will have to go to finance. Mebwa. It will be our dey kakro be. Enti no president o man ani no and I no one person be adwan. Dey everything na waro. Senior.
Budget no. Ama e be to Ghana for.
Oh, do that on to
security for no. Any every gate no. So tell me say. It will be na be catch say duru anwumre oba me aduane adi na duru anwumre no am aduane ani a ebe me abia ya
try aduane no betumi aba
ade na be se me kasa try na be kasa mo ahye me ye
the okasa ka bia mo
come to but this is not fair
yes I chop on pass all the time
this is not fair
I just say another day. Senior also catch it and say another day.
Senior, disappointed Papa Sagana into me and Quaff Con. Minim into our cancer, I mean. And I said, Chum, yen enemy, of course. Meboa. And your name near my uncle Sui. As Andy, a dear man, two weeks ago, so disappointed. Yeah, no, we are rather disappointed in him. But what of us, we are going to play a workout match. Afcon, your cautious, young count, your chum.
Not if you have been a neighbor.
And then again, maybe he believes missing out on the Alcon, Afcon, will serve as a valuable lesson for the team moving forward. You know what? And to Triano, I see moving forward. No players know what they are. But the chunk of I will coach, and penny for a cover coach number, and into 3 hours. But what am I saying? Into Mount go shift blame be any unfa. It was also calling it. She said, no, no, Nakasa. No, I just to say, Obeje dia. Said the name in high. You see, a do baby. In some of the teams, my man for Arsenal, they're quite an example. Look at their captain. Okay, no. About him, but you see, to be a leader, they are quality star. A leader should have. Media men Kasabe. And I mean, Kokasa Jordan needs our leadership qualities. But to be honest with you, I think there are people who are in there. If you say leadership part, there, a bit more qualities in the chain. What did I say? And you will be a unifier. What's that? Blocks will move. But we are done 10 more bit my blocks in me and I can't see any. I'm a done a dime. Into blocks and block when you block the DC dance and I make home. Into Chemu. We know it's something that everybody knows. Unless you want to hide behind a screen, we say, oh, they wanted their coso. Into Saweno, unless, of course, the anti baby I watch it, but BBC BMA, and we will blame them. Media, Namitunia, and I say, Jiku. One person, come back check on Beheno. As a how we her and a uniha. But I say, no. On na ye ni omo twa na se ntawantawa ba ho e ma ye gi fee sa block no de call baby no sa block that the man ya san ba be fa obi sa nyama no e matim spirit cohesion and famma nto omo very careful ti kwa ye kwa anim no Ghana for e bi no US no de o de ma omo qualify no bi nko ni amfa visa ma no de anya wo a no man qualify pa de obi US a wan ko no o de be so omo Akwa Sajama ye qualify and no be US and Canada and Mexico. I didn't want to say, but it's a one to me qualified there to incorporate. And you cooperate. And you see, you qualify. No, qualify. See, now because of who's one when you say, Mekoto, a ponko, and I quite say, and no, who are metal and bands, never panabu or board, send a ban, or Sanunzo Bekun, who soon young caught up poncono, and coere, so I say, and Tian Coeno, Tino, say, to me, and yet, I'm money man, tinitine. So I stood in there, because see another place so at the handless so because about we scrutinize whatever went on. Near your mobile budget is a winning bonus, say. And I don't know. Hey, and there's winning bonus in Yashim. I see a second in answer. Winning bonus because we have intrinsic motivation and we have extrinsic wants to keep the motivation. To be honest with you, young for the intrinsic and the meaning say, oh, I feel maybe I better but extrinsic Canadian, a young and the dema woman, Omunya Mumpi, no to find US and no beyond to Cogen Visa. Yes, but
as a senior, my mister was the sports minister has been infected with the GFA virus. I'm saying, as about to as about to mom say,
over. My own some inspection across sports stadium near the Hessenian. Hessenian, okay. Na, Minimamisha League in the Kakana, Minya Ibiana. League in the standing in Yakono. Kotoko lose 40% of the possible points and Keso Pekiwo League, you know, or 38 points out of 63 of our form. Our form, and I agree with Obi Obekase, Akesifono, Abafom Bibri, Amanke Twana, Akachia. Oh, Casifona Bafom Pa. House was 36 out of 63 points of her. Well, lose Fakasiana and Debbie. Yes, yeah. 36. And as someone trying over almost me improving their performance. I mean, we are talking about a club about 21 matches, a goal difference. Of our big goal difference, so by check it, be a bro number of matches or about so. Obi average plus of 2 goals. But goal difference is a Ghana at the end of the also require 11. Goals and what form is a top scorer or 10 goals out of 21 matches offer. And say modern bono standard number from top scorer with 10 goals. About 21 matches, 10 goals offer. I mean, all form. I'm on Konane Pfizer Chawiti. The Abana Sakura 10. I'm on Konasha 10. And Chawiti Swasha 10. Nations boy. Oh, okay. Enti over. Say modern boni muede. It me pejane it me separate. Separation to me bem. But we are a league we 60 points crown and I have it an answer. Because a percentage say anomade kwa so being 60 points or 65. And no credit me I ask. Just say maybe an essay.
Season be a confess and 55 points DD. We league no.
And that's our season also. No about 16 teams.
Yeah.
But I say the 2 as I come back with 8
confess 15 and come to the league no.
And the man think almost about 4 matches account. Because the 2 teams account that means 4 matches. Got 4 on the count one car. Obey me their bank. Wait me their bank league in agent. Two things say time and about 16 now. They be more the 70s, 73, 69 at the league, you know. That means uncle for no more gap and musupa. As so many are working on it. Now, Eduku ni minta semono, especially Eduku. Of our own so. Eduku musukra. Of I send you mate Mrs. But
first game no introduce no
contract the minim say Nigeria ni de na on the anhwe you cry dia e betimi a condemn down
Vinicius
Vinicius
we da sa see ya baba no pra me am player no ba dey we dey no ka boy
sa say the hotel okay
auntie ono de ne dia he kura na bibia betimi see depending on the decision of the IMC depending on the decision of the IMC because nyoma umdi gu akwan mu say so ye ma no hoton no abrante na ye bibi foforo why oya kura bon on say last season e kura Vini on say kura bon fo bi no mo last season abrante na ye oya kura bon e kakra enti ahwe kura na if the IMC decide to
confirm na san kan hoton ntem no
no ho na nyoma bi so won chen so a oda na dia say no regina say bia Sempenifo eje the technical team ni be katum dia aha na aye ntem kura chen season ni be kwa wiye enti over Edukuna Minta is doing on the Minta ball in so atre match no and ball match back we summer test there no enti two ni nyina on the ogum nya aye best start Minta start
okay
yes and osan best start Legon there no one start no and of course starting the summer. Do it was as ogum nyaya. Or starting minta. On the said eduku free bench in a bar.
Tis minta. Obo minta as a second striker. And Obo minta from any part of the wings, from the left side or the right side. You not get the best in him. Eduku de way different. Eduku on the form now names or different you koya. Or no they all round obeting about all the attacking role. But so Obo minta I any position any positioner. Also position Kwame Poku je go swing. Na azu ntimi go to Kwame Poku. They see us akwa susu ho atone ya wo bai. Obe dey play. Abetamo ano. So what me chana say. Enti me de say nye prep na wo no ho a minta no mo prepare for next season. Go kotoko ne bono Obed. Eduku nye nyame na je no daya obo match obo ya supposed to do ma supporters no kura bufu no. Well
that need there.
Ya be bobo awie na supporter ju je si ahye.
Ko kai ma mu ka say na 2
na supporter ju je si ahye.
Ya we ye din.
Me see me supporters CB James munya abot.
Na touch ho credit.
O se hwe na no tin e koto no. E de ba so me se ko so me
ya. Hey, I'm so me kasa and me kai that deal.
Enti ofanti yen hwe de Eduku na say opeya kakra. I mean eno pe na aye na otimi boan cause say injuries abem is a uche so kakra a uche pushiba and the last 2 matches are of our bono so and yes so started Saturday there no but on Drew standard but utimu say or force oba akra FA Cup or share or started no akọ start samates meaning 2 matches are coach no starting and here Jova yan share how kotoko betimi push up over the remaining matches na on say Ghana ikwan ye wa de bi say ye tournament ni failure ye nya hwio e do time ye be start for na yo ayi yes akoboy homode after see a call off corner ye faili the only thing ye see ye Chris Uti na di Otoado bai and Otoado born na no born hwe game ye kobo against Mali Central African Republic e be show 4-3 wa hai na bibie ni ho abeka say assistant just the fact that boys not failing, they want to redeem themselves. But 2 matches near boy in offer. Na I am share. Because Ghana share Mozambique 2-0. Any agency a qualifier no. Ella Richard Bakono. Ofori. Richard Ofori didn't sakwache baller. A man confirm now almost 85. Dikiako Afcon, yes, we were doing well, but not the be at bomb so. Sani ebe ball World Cup qualify me no. After that in a tija no prekope. After that no en a tija. After tija ni wie ya qualify for AFCON. Then yaye. Ye bi so say den pan yaye. Ye say na nya de bia be ka say e de bibi sronko aba be ka tim de kan ye say ya fail we will learn something from it. Ya fail we will learn something from it. But clearly we are not learning anything. And how then do you expect say say be bo biema over say turn things around AFCON ye fairly power as a man for we played against 2 teams o man bo home match o man bo bi and 2 teams near Kano enye Egypt ni aka say Egypt ko bo neutral venue ni mbodada enye Cameroon enye Cote d'Ivoire enye Senegal Sudan ene Niger o no club bo home can the papa mo esi ekom home kwasho mo na bia ya adwene ye ne Angola ho first no AFCON na 1 team na qualify o kasa time can dream Sudan any Niger hu because mo na be come say ye just 6 wa ha je 6 wa ha ni apekwan a ye be sha Angola bebre ni akobol draw ho ni atop group no we even failed to top the group we failed to play second against Sudan over yes in the head coach and an assistant yem bom dim Ben Blasters ya saki coach akwesi apia say ye hunu so a standard Ignatius you coach team wa Ghana ha de bia na yesere no no disrespect to Ignatius but Liberty Midiama Dreams Kimfesa ni nyina e pam no I ne pa me so say ye boy Ignatius din based on sa teams you coach ye sa ombra embe lead Blasters and even Ghana under 20 as an assistant to Krana, Ghana for the there be ebia na down for naked in Tiempene so. Sam Yenu no Eric Camponsa. On a goalkeeper trainer at Midiama from a house from Chelsea to Midiama near Aden on the name. Oh, your both goalkeeper trainers on my yard you create everybody. And under no circumstance, let's say Coach Akwesi Appiah is good. But the rest,
they are not standard way kroma ebejatum anke ni kwan se ani omo bo ayesuro when ye Javier Rene bi na akofa Sudan and on any France for na kan boom. We are talking about people we don't, yes, they are okay, but they are not supposed to be headache maying. Normally have a board draw Ghana about 3 matches with Krumha. Win back Ukraine nyebi. Angola be share they say pitch. It trouble NS if we are say yeah kasani enyade. Then we play Niger or pitch papaso. Niger that match was Morocco. They played on your some boy. Sorry, I lead you say to go no say na. Deflex no. Yentimi say no ball short in it. Boy, Amanka. Even the last 5 minutes, yeah, one by a ball. That is how poor we are. Of us, same way you know. Niger crash side Sudan say no. Niger say Sudan 3-0. MISU yes Angola. Aba be say Niger qualify. Ni Angola kobo draw. Yentimi say Angola na wa qualify wie no. Yentimi afia ni abre ankose no. Afa duru be na Niger na yes you nkose Sudan na ya qualify no no utimi se
Angola na mo first half we lead 1-0 no.
Yes.
Second half no.
Baba
players ni peja o muti hwe Enti na president no so de mo pamo me ense nka mbo fia.
Baba nanka jibo enka yesen ani Niger Angola kura me yese omo a. Boy e be bo okroma against Niger. The ebe Chrome against Niger. Ticket me qualified there.
What is OBA pizza? What is OBA pizza? Also the other bunch in
pizza.
Na better na why it we. I go for coach we better what me qualify for tournament.
Niger there no. Niger there na afiri esi go notice park celebrity. As if Sankasa go there qualify. But senior, after that, there pan ya ebe result to a change. Because a question, no, I say oxygen, say water H2O. Now, and one fafu frank, can why they a different thing outside water?
Prince Young say in Swatraman Piero Nakasim, in Swatraman Piero Jua, Kofi Jempe have said it on Mass TV that they want intermediary to rekindle their friendship with Kotoko before they can return to the GPL.
Brenington Amanka. Sabrante so kana no tum.
Ni bi ma e do mase.
Na Sabrante so kana no tum.
Kasao.
Asemna waka no. Asemna waka say on person ne Kotoko kambum. Na they only come and play the league when Ebra Kotoko. Any of my fine. Up to date statement am de buy am si poli kono nsa o baby na da so da mo page.
Say the all can say umbe yeni nyina
ayi. Umbe yeni nyina.
For course.
0536 161607 0201 941461. These are two lines are yedi edi juma 0536 161607 0201 941461. Ofra and TV ni sound no na yankasa